Hello guys, welcome back to our channel, the YT University, and in this video we'll be teaching you how we can create a navigation bar using HTML and CSS. Alright, so before that I need to set up my screen. I think I can split my screen just like this and put it right here. Alright, and I think that's working. Okay, and then I'm going to um, stop the port from working and then go live. Okay, so to display how this page looks like in the browser. Okay, so basically I'm going to discuss one by one what's happening, okay, in each part of the code. Alright, so all of these codes, when read or interpreted by your browser, will look like this. And this is actually the website that I am trying to build. And you can access this website using my link, or the link, or when you click this button. Alright, so it's live. So you're going to pay for, let's say for example, 3,000 pesos uh, on a very least, so to have one domain which is working. But after my experience with this, I think uh, uh, there's a need for a much cheaper and a better option if you're going to host. Alright, so this is actually the website connected to our channel, and this is where I post our lessons, okay, or my lessons actually. And then um, I'm now into the physics department. Alright, we're in, you can see it's working, and the tabs or the navigation bar is good. All right, so it will bring you to the right page in no time. All right, so see this one, this is actually one of my lessons, and the derivation and some solutions are seen in here. So you guys try to visit this one whenever you have trouble in your science class or in your physics class. But as time goes by, this website will grow, and I think I can discuss um, pretty much about everything. Alright, so let's go back and close that. So that's the problem. The response time is not that fast. Okay, so that means you pay for certain thousand pesos, and it's not worth it. All right, so that means if you're at that point in time, you should decide where your website should live. Okay, I mean where you're going to display your website, what hosting service are you going to use, and I'll be teaching that uh, in one of our encounters. All right, so let's go ahead. So this is how it looks like in the browser. This is localhost. So this one is 127.0.0.1 is your IP address, and this is port 5500, and it's reading the index.html. All right, so it's different from localhost. Okay, so if you want local hosting, that is SAMP, okay, or WAMP, which I have one video. I think we can do that. So since we are only handling HTML and we do not have any PHP commands here or codes here, I think this is better. But if you have PHP to run, you're going to use XAMPP, WAMP, LAMP, or yeah, other platforms development environment for PHP, so that the code will run. Okay, so let's start. I think I need a blank document. Okay, so this will be uh, let's say navigation.html. Okay, so you can save that, and I hope you're very familiar with Visual Studio Code by now, or any text editor that you like right now. So that's nav.html. So you can choose the folder. This is in Ready Online, but this is uh, okay. So this one is for my WordPress. This one is, oh yeah. So here. So let's save it. Okay. So it's created, and you're going to open up an HTML tag, okay? But by pressing this abbreviation, you're going to click on that, and then the code is pretty much done. Okay, so this is the opening tag, actually both of them, and then this is actually, if you want to remove and study it one by one, we're going to remove the body. Okay, so it will look like this. These two are the opening tag of the HTML. So when you see something in green, it's not read by the browser. So if you see something like this, it's not read by the browser. Anything in between in this code, okay, or symbol will not be interpreted by the browser. Okay, so this is the opening tag, okay, of the HTML document. Okay, and then this one is the closing tag. Okay, so the HTML document has its own parts. So this is the opening and closing tag. Okay, and there are strict browsers. Okay, but you should practice opening and closing it. There are some browsers that reads it whenever they see the declaration, the opening tag, but um, um, the closing tag separates it to other parts of the document. Okay, that's how it is. It's like a boundary. Okay, that tells the browser that hey, it's the end of this document. Okay, all right. So in between is actually you have the head. Okay, so this one. So we're going to remove this first. So this is the head. All right. So it tells the browser what to expect in your document. So what character sets are in there? Will it use uh, high amount of other text? Yeah, so other types of encoding. All right, so it's declared here. Okay, and XUA compatible. This is the browser compatibility. Um, so the browser is, yeah, you can choose this one. Okay, the this one, Internet Explorer, and then it tells you that Edge is the latest version. All right. Okay, so that's how these two lines of codes works or means. All right, so the next one um, is for measuring the size of your device. Okay, so yep, so this is how you scale your window. Okay, so and then you have the title of the document. Okay, so basically these three you should not I advise that let them be, okay, unless you know how to specify them properly. Okay, so this one is your title, say creating a navigation bar. So yep, so there are types of navigation bar. uh, Basically you have the vertical, you have the horizontal, you have the hanging. All right, Okay, so there are so many types, and the one we're going to do here is just like this. Basically, I'm going to just recopy the code and put it here because as you can see, it's working. So I'm just going to explain it one by one. Okay, so in between the head are other things to expect, like you can expect uh-huh, script tags here. Okay, script tags. Okay, so like JS or JavaScripts, okay, to help your document to be more interactive, which will not be our topic, but will be our topic maybe in some other videos, okay, and some links or link tags. So, yep. So we are going to link this to a CSS, which will be responsible for uh, choosing and maintaining our display, how our website looks like in the internet world. All right, so yep, so we're going to see, all right, so some script tags uh, or link tags. Okay, so just like that, I'm going to uh, say link, okay, uh, to choose the link. Okay, so this one tells you that this is a style sheet, and then this is the style.css. Okay, so this is the name of the document. So this one links you to the style sheet. Links the document to style sheet. Basically, I have uh, yeah. There are so many ways on how you. Basically, there are three ways on how you can style your document. Um, the styles can be found within the document or in another document, which we are going to make or do today. So this is actually links a document to an external style sheet. An external yeah, style sheet. So we are going to find that. So whatever the name of the style sheet should be put in here. Okay, wherever that document is, so the address must be put in here. Okay, so you're going to create that style sheet first or document. Okay, so Control N and then Control Save. So we write. So let's change the name. Nav. Okay, that CSS. Okay, so the file extension is CSS. So you're going to copy the path, copy the relative path. If they're on the same folder, there's no problem. Okay, so uh-huh. So I think uh, this one will work. Okay, but yes. So because they are on the same folder. But if this document is not on the same folder, I think you have to specify the complete path. Okay, because if you do not do that, the browser will not be able to find where is the CSS document. Alright, so let's check if they are in the same document. So you go to your I'm gonna go to my XAMPP, and inside my htdocs, YT University, and then you see that nav and this one is they're on the same folder, alright, which is YT University that edu.php. Alright, so um, I think it will work by now. So let's go ahead and create the uh, okay, so before we forget, I just need to open the body tag. Okay, Yeah, there we go. Body. Okay, close that. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so this is the body tag. So basically, everyone knows that this should contain the content. Okay, here's where inside, in between these tags, okay, these tags is where you should um, put your contents, whatever they are. Okay, so there we go. And um, basically, some um, use the nav. What do you call that? Okay, so basically we have this box that will contain the um, options. Okay, okay. So and we do that by calling the div box. Okay, and in here the name is menu bar. All right. So I'm going to do one such here, and you click or type or press dot and then menu bar. All right. Or if you're not sure about the spelling, because I'm relatively not good in giving names. All right. And then, yep. Okay. So this one is like a new tag. Okay. Yes, it's a new tag for you, but maybe not for the rest of the class, or yeah, other people's out there. All right. So what does it do? Okay, is it create a box. Okay, it's basically a box. So here we are going to follow the what you call the box model. Yeah, so you can give a dimension to this box. What is the length? What is the height? What is the width? It's like a box. Yeah. So creates a box. Okay. So this box will contain your navigation. Okay. So you see that this one will be the green box right here. Okay. And you can specify its length, its width in the CSS. Okay, and its color. So let's manipulate this box. Okay, so here in the nav.css, so I can go here and I can dispose this port. Okay, and then I think I can go live again, but this time nav. Yeah. Okay. Oh, really? Index.html, so I'm going to change that. Nav.html. Or we just open. Just have to open. Okay. So you copy the relative path, place it here. That's gonna work. Okay. So not you will see nothing. Okay. So but basically we're going to give this box certain height, width, and so on and so forth. Height, yeah, and color. So you're going to do that here in the nav. Okay, that's CSS. So what you can do is to target this. Okay, copy that and that, and then put it like that, and then curly brackets. All right. So you're going to use curly brackets. Okay, it's very strict. If you put other characters other than curly brackets, it will not work. Okay, so if you see something like that here, that is the error. Okay, do not use empty rule sets because we do not have anything uh, here. Okay, so let's say width. Okay, that will tell you the width, let's say 500 pixels. Okay, so the pixel can be there are a lot of measurements, okay, but the maybe the most common to us is pixel. So we do that, and then we can specify the height. Okay, so basically let's say 80 pixels. So this is actually a rectangle, and we can put color um, to this box. Let's say green. All right, there we go. And let's say we save, and then let's say uh-huh. So let's check what's the problem. Now the CSS. Let's see. Maybe I used the wrong uh, code for color. That's why. Because it's not background color. So here, so yeah, because it's the background, so that's background color. Okay, so green. Okay, then when you save, okay, and then you hit refresh, and then you'll see a box here. Okay, so and then when you say 100%, okay, when you say 100%, it's gonna be the entire, yeah, width, okay, of your document. Okay, so from here to the other side. Okay, so you can do that. So that's how we control the height and width and color of your box. Okay, because inside this box is where we're going to put the navigation bar. So let me show you how to do that in the nav.html. So basically, you can use the previous tags that we have studied. So except for the p tag. So the p tag here will be for demonstration purposes only. Alright, so here I'm gonna say this is where we encode the navigation part. Okay, you save that, then so you see something like that. I hope you can see, but it's so small. So let's say style, uh, font, uh, font size, um, so we can do that. Okay, so you see it changes its font. Okay, so you can do that, but yeah, so just to show that it's where you're going to put the navigation bar or the items to choose from. Okay, so I hope you are learning. Okay, so I'm just gonna put here, always put as a practice uh, the navigations on top. Okay, so yeah, there we go. And then uh, before you actually uh, style, okay, you can set a background for that. Then here we're just going to copy. Um, oh, what happened to? So it's because style that too. Okay, so I'm going to put that. That's why it changes its behavior in the nav. Okay, style.css. Where is that? Okay, so just so I would also show you how to upload the document in your uh, domain. Okay, so it so happened that I can do it right now. Alright, so I'm using Bluehost. So and I have some good and bad experience with that. So you click login. Other lessons. Uh, Wait for a while. Those will be fast enough. Alright, so if you have your own website, you will be experiencing this in the near future. Okay, so file manager. This is what you call the cPanel. And then we're going to upload. Click this one. Then just well, why are you? Okay, so it's already online. Then style. Are we sure? Are we sure? Style the CSS has the online, ready online. Yeah. Okay. So we just have to drag. I'm making sure because if I upload the wrong one, you will see a different version of the site. Alright, so yeah, it's uploaded, and then you can go back to this one. Oh no, this one. Yeah, there it is. So yeah, the appearance changed. Okay, so because in here you will see that there is some a gap between the edge, but in here, okay, in here there's no gap. Okay, so that's that yeah, no gap. Okay. So I can close that. Okay, and in here you can actually refresh this, and then you see that the changes were applied. Okay, so we are going to copy this in your nav.css before we do anything, and then everything will change. Like there will be no margin, okay, no margin, no padding, and then um, I just commented this background aqua, so there's no background color, but you can um, make a background color just like what I did. Okay, so to block. So what will happen if we do that? Let's just try. Okay, so there we go. Everything turned black. Okay, so why I did that is because basically if it's dark, the computer is not consuming power. Okay, so physics, it saves power. The pixels are off. Okay, except for the green ones and the white ones, and then this one. So it will largely uh, save energy. Okay, so I can no, I cannot close that. Okay, so your menu bar is here, menu bar, so should be placed at the center, and yeah, align center, and then it's the you specify the color. We just specify the color, so you copy it and then place it here, and then so the only thing that will change is the height. Okay, it will be gone, it will be very minimal. Yeah, as I have said, you did not specify the height, but we are going to do that later. So here in the menu bar, you're going to put the things you want to see. Okay, so we can open index.html again and copy something. Okay, so why didn't I copy the rest of this? Okay, so because this is for the Google AdSense, and this is for MatJax, I think. Okay, this one is for my MatJax, so to display beautiful formula. Okay, so yeah, so there are links. The scripts are in the head tag. All right, so here in the menu bar, you have unordered list. Okay, so I have discussed how unordered list and unordered list is working. So in some of my videos I did that. Okay, so this one is unordered list. That means there's no number. So you type UL. Okay, creates an unordered list of things. Okay, so let's say for example you list. Okay, home. Okay, home. And let's just see how it looks like. Okay, so here we're going to remove the background first without deleting it, like this, and then like this. Okay, and we should see something here like home. So you see here home. Okay, so I hope you do. And then we're going to copy topics. Okay, in the index that in this part. Okay, you can copy that, and then you can actually say topics, and then social media or SOCMED. So I only have 3, and you can put more, but the problem is scaling. So that's one of my problems, and I can say that I am not good enough when it comes to CSS. Maybe in more complicated programs like or language like PHP, Python, but Java, but not in CSS. I don't know why. I'm just not good with this. So you will see that they look like that. Okay, and they're aligned at the center. So we are going to change that alignment, and you can make it a little better. Home, topics, yeah. Then save that, and then this one. Oh no! Oh no! There we go. So it's aligned at the center. And then you go back here, we're just gonna copy something in the index.h style.css, and then here. So we are going to target the menu bar UL. So all of the unordered list. Okay. So yeah, this one. So all that it is in between the UL will change. Alright, so we want them to be side by side. So you're going to declare menu bar, then UL, just like this one. Menu bar, then space, then UL. So that menu bar, okay, menu bar, and then UL. Okay, so we copy that, we put it here, and yeah, paste it like that, and then let's see what happens. Okay, so they're side by side, but there's no space in them, and you will see that it is so small. So you can change it. Okay, you can change it now. You go here. Okay, so just like what we did earlier, we can specify the width. We can specify the margin in between. We can specify the padding. So right now, um, uh, those that should be far away from one another is in between the li tag. So you're gonna write that menu bar space ul and then li. So everything that is inside the li tag is inside everything inside the class or the box menu bar, everything inside the this tag ul, and everything that is inside li tag will be affected. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. Okay, so we save this, okay, and copy, okay, and then go back here and then paste it here. Alright, so you will see that as I refresh, these things will change. Like they move as far as uh, 150 pixels from one another. Actually, it's gonna be 165 plus 15, so 130 pixels from one another. So basically, your window has a size, okay, and um, the computer computed from the center, okay, from this one topics, okay, so plus one half of 150 plus 15 plus 6 plus 15. All right, so yeah, that's what happened. All right, so next is I want something that like a background box or button, something like that, but not actually a button. So you can use other programmers use button for directly clicking because they want to link that particular button into a JavaScript, and then something will happen. Then it makes the website more dynamic. I'm not gonna do that here because it will require me to do another document like JavaScript. Anyway, you can do the scripting inside your document, but well, to reduce complexity, I'll just stay with the plan. Okay, so so here you okay. Mhm. So this one is actually not clickable. Okay, so because there is no a tag here. Okay, so we are going to do it one more time. So link li, and then you are going to write the a tag or the anchor tag. Okay, so inside the anchor tag is where you're going to place home. Okay, so in between the anchor tag, this one, you're going to paste the link. Okay, so put the link in between the anchor tag. So I'm just gonna put the note here. Okay, and say um, place or the link inside the anchor tag. Inside href actually. Okay, so you do that 3 times. Okay. Okay, so this one is for the topic. So how did I do that? Like Control C and then Control V 3 times. Then submit. So this is just for those who are new and needs guidance. Okay. So you can refresh and you will see here that there is an underline, so there is a link, and you do not want that underline word, and you do not want that blue link or blue color, so you're going to change it. Okay, so here that's inside the a tag. Okay, so you're going to write that menu bar ulli, it's inside the a tag now, and then text decoration is none, and color is white. So the underlined word will be gone. Okay, and it will turn into white. So we're just following the steps. Okay, and then you save that. Okay, and then we refresh. Right. So if this is uh if yeah, basically it is a navigation bar at this point in time. Okay, this can do. This will do. Okay, so you can copy this one. Okay, just for experimental purposes only. So you put it inside this one, and then you save, and then we refresh. Okay, and then we click. Okay, so that means it's working. So at this point in time, your navigation bar is working. So that's how simple it is. But we want more. Okay, we want uh, something like this. Okay, drop down. That's a drop down menu. Okay, so we are creating drop downs underneath the topics: science, mathematics, English, and then so on and so forth. So how do we do that? Okay, so you go back to your uh, code, which is right here, and then first we remove this. And then let's say here inside li, okay, is where you're going to create your sub menu. Okay, so yep. Oh, you are going to put or encode, type, encode your submenu. So what does it do? It will act as a drop down menu. Yeah, there we go. So how do you do that? Well, um, you can use a div box, okay, or a simple ULLI tag again. But to separate it from well, better control when it comes to making CSS and display, we'll try to use a div box instead. Okay, and then here, okay, you're right. Submenu 1 because it's the first one, and if you want another submenu over this one, you can go ahead and put and as much as you want. Okay, there's no problem with that. Okay, so we're gonna copy this one. Okay, and then that, then paste that. Okay, then inside this one is we're going to put ul. Okay, another unordered list. Okay, and then another listing. What label? Li tag, another anchor tag. So and in between the anchor tag is where you're going to put opportunities. Okay, and then opportunities. I spell it right? I'm not sure. Oh no, it's not the one. It's yeah. So you see that opportunities is under the home, but it's in display right now. So you do not want that. You're going to remove that. And then you're going to go here. So uh-huh. So this one is not done yet. Okay. Okay, since um where's the home? Yeah, this one is the home. Okay, but you can, this is also the active document. So you can put a class there and write active. Okay, so this one makes it the class is also putting a class or assigning a class makes it is another way on how you can specify what's gonna happen uh, in this entire uh, elements inside your HTML. So when you say I hover over this home, so something will happen. Okay, so that's what it do. Okay, it's difficult to explain one by one, but as you try it, you'll be able to feel that this one is self-explanatory afterwards. Okay, so you paste that and then save, and then when I hover, this will happen. There will be a change in color, okay, at the background, and then well, there will be a border radius. So it seems that 150 pixels here, we're gonna have a border radius. It will somehow turn to this color and will have a small box with a curvy corner. Okay, so there you go. That's the active part. Okay, that's the active part. Okay, so every time you declare a class which is active, okay, it will have this kind of color. So to show you that, um, yeah. Well, anyways, let's not do it. Okay, let's move on. Okay, so what's next? So this one is still showing. So we want to remove that. So this one is not not shown here. This is how to put an icon. Okay. Okay. So the submenu one is still in display. This one, submenu one. So you're going to call this and target the submenu one and be gone. Okay. Yeah. Display none. So you're going to write that submenu one because if you can also use ULLI instead of that submenu one, but um, well, um, code will be long, and you might you might not be able to follow it uh, fast enough. Okay, so we put it here because we do not have the for something for the icon, and then let's try. So what will happen is these opportunities will not be displayed. So as you can see, it's not displayed. Okay, so right now what I want is when I hover over home, so something would happen and um, it will display opportunities. All right, so we go here and see what we have done. So when we hover over a menu bar, which contains um, home, or hover over, yeah, menu bar, and then what will happen to the submenu? So it will be displayed block, then position absolute, and then it will be it will have margin on top, and it will have this color. Okay, that's how we do it. So when we hover the submenu one, when we hover over actually the menu bar, and then somewhere there is the submenu one, and yeah, it will be displayed. So that's what will happen. Okay, so paste it, and then yeah, refresh, and then when you hover, yeah, there we go. So we can now turn back the background color, okay, to add more contrast. Okay, so that's what happened there. Everything, um, so this one turned black, and I think we should only uh, apply it to the body. Okay, so that body, and then this one. Let's see. Oh, why? Because there's nothing in the body. Okay, so let's put something in the body. Oh, it's not working, huh? Mm, there you go. That that period is actually the culprit. Okay. So when you hover, you will see that it pops out. Okay. So it has the same. Actually, it has the same size. So you can actually resize it the way you want it to be. Okay. So where are we? Uh-huh. So menu one, sub menu one. Okay. And in here. So you can now put yes, the submenu one is being displayed, okay, and then how will the UL and the LI be displayed? So that's the next question. So when you hover sub menu bar and submenu one, okay, UL LI and then submenu one, UL again and then LI. So what will happen to UL and LI at this point? So you're going to specify that here. Okay, display block and then margin will be 10 pixels. So from 15 it would be 10. Okay, and then this will be the the width. Okay, and the padding. Okay, so that's how we do it, and we want to copy everything from here. Okay, to this point. Okay, then put it here, then save it. Okay, so uh, this one has the underline word here. Okay, or those yeah, you can remove that. Okay, so because of this, it's because of this border bottom 1 pixel and then dotted. Okay, so that's the effect, but we want to remove that, so we copy this portion. Okay, So the last child, that means the last member of this ULLI thing would have no border. So we are going to place it here and then save it. And then refresh. You will see that it's gone. Okay, so that will be done uh, in here. Okay, and to any other uh, sub menu, okay, or hover drop bar menu that you're gonna do in the future. Okay, so um, now you can change the color. Okay, and basically you have a lot of options. Actually, that's the end of how we style the the navigation bar. Okay, so let's just put it here, and just to show you how. Yep, so it's changing. So you can change the color in any way you want. So you can experiment with this code uh, until you are uh, fully able, okay, to make other styles. Okay, because mastering one type of styling is really difficult. Okay, I cannot say that I can say I know how to do so, but I cannot say that I am well versed in styling. Actually, I have the poorest taste of styles. Okay, so the next thing is to put other sub menus. Okay, so all we have to do is copy. Okay, this one inside topics. Okay, sub menu one ULLI. Okay, you just have to copy that. Okay, under topic. So you go here and then copy and paste. Oh no, it's not what we do. We want this one. Okay, we copy this one and then paste it here and then refresh. Okay, so you see as fast as okay. That's how it is. And then for social media, yeah, you just have to copy it. That's why I started from uh, only one sub menu because it's a lot easier to do so. Okay. That's how we do it. Save it. Okay. So um, refresh and then there it is. So you can change these things as you wish. Okay. You can change those as you wish, as you like. Okay. Um, and basically there um, you can write now your contents. Okay, so you can use the same way like I did, like there's a div box here, like say for example contents. Okay, so you can say that contents. Okay, okay, so you can um, write like p tag here or h1. Okay, h1 tells you the size that it's a heading and it's the largest one. Welcome to my site or anything. Uh-huh. You can use how to the tags used to style a paragraph, how to uh, make it bold, how to make it italic, how to make us well, pretty much anything that you can do in a document. Okay, you cannot see it because it's black, so you're going to specify it here. um, and say that contents. Okay. Yeah, told you I'm not that good at spelling. So I'm gonna copy that, and then that, this one, then paste, then this one, and then you're gonna set the background color to something like blue, okay, or red, or yeah, color or font color, font style, or color black. So will be contrasted. So that's how we do it. And then you can specify the width of this width to be around, let's say, 80%. Okay, so I use percentage. Okay, then refresh. So, and then you can uh, use margin. Okay, from the right to be like 10%. Okay, then save that, so it will adjust to the middle. Oh, that's the right. So it's my left, so margin left, 10%. Then we're low, so it's yeah, you can put margin top. Okay, it's how we position, like say margin top, like well, 15 pixels is enough. You can save that, and then you can reload. Then you will see, welcome to my site, it's getting better. So your div is also great. And then welcome to my site. Yeah, so it's working. Okay, and then you can now put your video, okay, or yeah, or something like that, or your photos, or something like that. And you can also uh, use other background if you like, okay, or an image for that. Okay, and there's a lot that you can do. So um, for the meantime, that's our lesson, or that's our content for today, and I hope to see you guys soon. Okay, so I hope you learn how to do the drop down menu, okay, and how to style um, your website. Okay, so basically I'm not going anything uh, deeper than that, because we have our own way to style our pages. Okay, and it's up to you to learn um, how to do and make that display, okay, possible. Basically, um, there's no one standard rule. All you have to do is explore how you did this. It's like an art. Okay, so um, but an art that is kind of structured, and I hope that you'll be able to express your creativity um, in your pages. Okay, so I hope to see your pages soon, and I hope you were able to um, let's say put it in your website soon enough. Bye guys.